Excuse me. Getting a little drink. All right. Me. Right. All right. So, welcome back to talking about cancer. This is part 2, episode 2, I guess. You might call this an episode. I don't know. See how we're doing. Okay. Yeah. Battery's full, so good. Uh, if you saw my previous video, the subject is about cancer, and I made a. I asked everybody that might have it or might get it to not give up. I'm going to do that again tonight, but we're also going to talk about a few other things related to the subject. Good grief, I look like the Joker. Try to move this back here a bit. Who cares? Anyway, all right. This video, like the previous video, is intended for the subject of cancer and to try to help people deal with cancer the best they can. So, I'm not aiming this at anybody in particular. I'm only hoping to try to help, which is the entire focus of this. Crying out loud. But anyway, does that even look better? I don't have my glasses on. But anyway, let's get down to it, shall we? All right. Your doctor has just told you that you have cancer. The obvious question is, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? For myself, the answer was pretty easy. I refused to lie down and lick my wounds and have the world's longest pity party. Forget that. You need to get past that idea right now. I mean, you can do that if you want, if that's really what you want to do. If you want to give up so easily, that is your business, not anybody else's. But my decision was real simple. I wanted to fight. And you should want to fight for the life you have. But you should also try to start by not blaming anybody. Don't blame anyone. That won't change anything. It won't even help. If you want to, I did do this. I blamed it on family medical history, which is very true, because unfortunately, I hate to say it, cancer runs deep in my family on both sides, my mother's side and my father's side, my natural father's side. So there's no lying about that. If I wanted to blame anything, that's exactly what I would blame. I mean, go back in your family's history and see if you can find out anything about your family medical history. There may be a pattern. It may be a way to help. The research you do on that may be much more helpful than you think. So, I guess I never really thought that I would get it. I kind of suspected maybe I might get it, but I never quite took it that seriously. I was also always pretty healthy, and I didn't expect it to happen, but there was a little bit of a clue that maybe it might happen to me. I just wasn't expecting it, which is okay. Nobody can expect something like this. Sorry. So anyway, So now that you know you have cancer, what are you going to do? Well, for me, oh, dear Lord. Oh, I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm trying not to look like a serial killer. Like me, I have a lot of hobbies and a lot of creative outlets. Art, painting, drawing, reading, writing, music. Uh, all of those things, and learning about other things, doing research on different stuff. If you have hobbies, I suggest that you see which hobbies are best suited for this, and see what you can do about spending time enjoying them. Because unfortunately, with cancer, your life is going to change forever. And I don't say that in a bragging sense. I don't want to say that in a bragging sense, because it's already changed my life forever. And it will do the same to you. But it does not mean that it will end your life. It just means that it's going to change. And the first thing you really should do is talk things over with your doctor, as well as talk things over with your parents, family, husband, wife, whoever, and decide the best ideas for you. Once you come up with a plan that's suitable for you, then you need to see about following it through. If you want to fight, like me, you've got to be able to stay with it. You have to be able to be willing to do what your doctors want you to do. Don't give them a lot of trouble. If you have insurance, thank God for it. If you don't, try to get it. Do whatever you can to get it. Cancer treatments are not cheap. Believe me, I've already seen the bill for everything I've had to go through, and it's not pretty. It's not pretty at all. So I'm really hoping to get SSI, because so far everybody else has already turned me down. And that sucks. So anyway, you should get used to the idea of getting into your habits. The habits. Oh my God. Hobbies, not habits. And especially if you have bad habits, don't get into that. Try to steer away from that. Okay, do yourself a favor, please. If you find out you have a shockingly low amount of time, I would try to get my affairs in order. If you want to work on a will, that's a good thing to do. If you want to try to make amends with people, with family or friends, that's a good thing to do too. If you have your support system that's rallying around you, that's a good thing. You can rally with them too. But don't make a spectacle of yourself. Don't make a clown out of yourself, because it'll take a lot more energy out of you than you think. Because it takes energy for me just to have energy to do whatever I do. And it's not easy. And if you start chemo, energy will be the most valuable thing you can hope to have, so that you can try to do You can try to do whatever it is that you need to do. But don't stress yourself. Don't overdo anything. Pick out one activity that you know you can do, a simple one that doesn't require a lot of energy. Do it, or try to do it, and then expect to not do anything else for the rest of the day. It's really very simple, because as soon as you build up whatever energy you will have, you're going to spend it in a shockingly quick amount of time. And once that's gone, I hope you're in a comfortable place, because you may be there for the rest of the day. That's no joke. Reading is probably one of the best things you can do. It doesn't take any energy, or at least doesn't take very much energy. It is not difficult to lie down and have a book, and you can lie on your side, read it. It's not a bad thing. You can even use the time to catch up on your reading. If you're like me and you put some books on the bed next to you, you can stay in bed. You can pick a book to read for the day. You can read that. Books like The Hobbit, which I have. So I haven't started this yet, but I'm still planning to. Ow, that smarts. Ow! Just have to adjust a little bit. But if you're a reader like I am, it's a good choice. Reading can take your mind off a lot of things. It can also distract you from what's happening to you, because if it's of any use to you at all, I strongly suggest it. So if you like crossword puzzles, things like that, those are good too. Try to come up with a hobby that is I almost said habit again. Hush. Try to come up with a hobby that takes the least amount of energy, and kind of gravitate toward that one. That's what I would do. Painting actually takes a lot of energy for me, but then again, it always did. So, but that's basically how I identify myself with everybody else. It's how that's my identity in life. Painting, art, drawing, writing, reading, and a few other things. Cooking sometimes. I haven't been able to cook anything since this started. I can't even cook spaghetti anymore because it takes too much. Believe me, when I'm in the kitchen and I'm cooking a big pot of spaghetti and meat sauce, baby, you better get out of the way, because I'm all over the place. But anyway. Honestly, just do not give up on yourself. Do not give up on the life that you have. And just try to prepare yourself for the fight of your life, because that's exactly what it is. It is the fight for your life. There is not even a simple joke about that. That is not even a joke. I'm having to do the same exact thing. I don't look like I am, but I am. I'm as serious about living as anybody else is. Just because I don't look like it, do not think that I'm not serious. Oh, wow. All right. Um, mm, Meds are talking to me again. Uh, oh, right. You should also listen to your doctor if they say they want you to change your diet. This is a good idea. Uh, you should change your diet so that you can get used to things that are probiotics. Yoplait yogurt is wonderful for that. It has strong probiotics. I don't even know how to describe what a probiotic is. I just know that it's good stuff and it helps. If you like vegetables, yes, I do too. Uh, Vegetables are supposed to be good for this. Skinned fruits like grapes. I'm all about the grapes. You know, I love grapes. I love bananas, apples. If you can enjoy apple slices, apple sauce, possibly, that's a good idea too. But if you can have apple slices and you like those, those are good. Bananas are great for potassium and vitamins. Grapes are great because of oh, man, I forgot what they have, but they're really good and they can help calm things down. Chocolate, Hershey chocolate, milk chocolate is great. Um, a lot of people used to use chocolate as a medicine because, for one thing, it helps calm a lot of things down. It's great for stomach aches. It's great for different things. And the Mayans used to use it. Ancient Mayans, ancient Aztecs. Aztecs? There was a tribe that used chocolate for a long time. Centuries, if I remember reading that right. And when Milton Hershey came up with his chocolate, crap. I'm, I'm losing my stability. Here we go again. Um, Milton Hershey came up with his Hershey bars, and doctors actually agreed that chocolate was good as a medicine. Actually, good as a medicine, just as long as you use it in moderation. Don't For myself, don't want to eat a chocolate bar. You do that, you take the risk of starting the problem up all over again. You don't want to do that. But if you have like one bar, even if it's a small one, you know, like in the snack size and everything, that's okay. You can have one of those, it will help calm things down. Or you can have one of the large bars, break it in half, and you could have half of a large half of a large half of a large Hershey bar, milk chocolate, and it'll help too. You can stash the other half if you want to, or you can eat it too. It won't make a difference, but it will help. It does help. I've been using Hershey chocolate to help with stomach aches, things like that, for quite a while, and I can't say that it's given me one problem. It actually improved things when I would have a stomach ache or anything like that. Having to do this again, crying out loud. I just don't have any don't have any strength in my arms tonight, which I should be used to that by now. What can I say? I'm a cancer patient, for crying out loud. All right. Meds are talking to me. And I think I'm going to cut this short tonight. So I am sorry about that. I will try to come up with another video sooner than I did this last time. It's a little embarrassing, but this is what it is. What can I say? All right. God love you. Love and peace and prayers to everybody. Please keep up the fight. You only have one fight. One life. Cody. Ah. What can I say? All right. I'm signing out. Dog. No, I'm not going to go through that again. All right. Whatever. But anyway, everybody have a good night or a good day wherever you're at. My geography sucks, so I have no idea where you are. You know, you don't know where I'm in Tennessee. But wherever you are, I hope you're having a good day, and I hope that you do not give up. You don't want to give up. That is the worst thing you can do, because that is exactly what cancer wants you to do. It wants you to make it easier for it. Don't you dare. Do not dare make it easier for it. Fight and live in the time that you have. And hopefully that will be for years, maybe even decades. I'm really hopeful myself. I would like to be around at least another 30 years, but I can't make that decision. I can just fight for it and hope for it. Okay? My best to everybody. My love to everybody, whoever you are. I don't care who you are right now. Just fight. Have a good night or a good day.